Hello teachers, in this video I am going to show you that how can we create the question paper in Google Form. Okay, and for that purpose I am taking one example of this question paper of class 12th. Okay, and this question paper consists of 13 questions, and I have tried to take the questions of all type. Means we are having the multiple choice type problems, we are having some problem in this in which we can see the figures are also there, so all type of problems are there. So now see that how to represent this question paper in Google Form, and I will show you all the steps one by one. Okay, so first of all you will go to your web browser. Here I am using the Google Chrome for this, so I will come to the Google Chrome, and here we are having the Google in front of us. So first of all look for the Google Forms. Okay, we are going to search for the Google Form, and here we have the results. Click on the first one. Okay, Google Form free online service for personal use. Click on that option. Okay, when you will click on that, so here you will find this window, and in this window you will choose the option which appear at the left. Go to Google Forms. After clicking on that option, you will see a window similar like this. Okay, and here at the top we are having the 5 pictures, and you have to choose the picture from extreme left which is showing the blank, and one plus sign is there. Okay, so just click on the plus sign. When you will click on the plus sign, a window you will see something like this at front of you. Okay, here at the top you can see that two things are there, question and responses. At the top also we are having one button for send purpose, and at the left of the send you can see 3 or 4 tools are there. Okay, and here at the extreme right of the window you can also see 6 tools are there. So all these things are very important. Okay, and we have to make use of all these options one by one. Okay, so first of all I am taking you to the setting of this. Okay, so now look, just left to the send button you can see the tool setting. Come to the setting. Okay, and here we can see that 3 tabs are there: general, presentation, and quizzes. Okay, so first of all we can see that collect email addresses. Second one is require signing. Why it is important? Limit to one response, means one child can submit only answer one time. Okay, second time would be not possible for him or her. Okay, so you will also choose the second option. After that come to the second tab. Second tab is presentation. Here we don't have any important option, but you can choose the first one like show progress bar, and the most important one is the third one, that is quizzes. So just click on that and look at the first option, make this a quiz. Okay, when you will make the Google Form as a quiz, so then it was also possible to add the correct answer to the multiple choice type problem, and we can also add the marks with all the questions. So these two things will be possible when you will choose this option, make this a quiz. Okay, after that save this. Okay, so now your form is ready. Okay, and at the top you can see untitled form, and here we have to give the title. So okay, I am coming to my MS Word file. Here I have all the title: first term assessment, class 12 computer science. I will copy this from here by pressing the Control C button, and then I will come to my browser once again, and here I will remove it and paste it from there. Okay, so here you know that it appears like this: class 12 and computer science. You can use the space bar for this, so everything will appear in this way. Okay, you can take all this thing to the center also as you like. So this all thing is possible now. So after that, when you have set the title of your form, after that we can come back to the form. The second box is for to give the instructions to the children. In this box we can give the instruction to the children that how many questions are there and how many timing is there. So these all things we can also copy it from here. Okay, time is there and maximum mark is also there, so I will copy it from here and paste it. Okay, so here the timing and marks will also appear. After that, the first of all what I want, that I need the name, class and section of the student. So for that purpose, now look, these are the 6 tools which are very important. Okay, so for this purpose I will click on the plus button here. Okay, when you will click on the plus button, then see that one box will appear, and at the extreme right it is showing you the option of multiple choice. Okay, so for here multiple choice you have to click here and make it short answer. Why? Because I am going to just key what is the name of the student. So the first box I am creating for the student name. Okay, and here see that one small box appears, short answer text. So my child can write his or her name in a single line only. Okay, after that, here you don't have to do anything, just look at the bottom of the window. Okay, bottom of the box, here it says required. Click on that button, means the child have to input his or her name, otherwise it would not be possible to submit the form. Okay, so it is the first box. After that, in the same way, we can add one more box for class. Okay, and for class we can give the option also. For example, here if it is appearing as multiple choice type, I can simply say class 12. Okay, and one single option is there, so we don't have to add any more options. The child will click on that box only. Okay, and again I will click on the required button, and in the same way I will add one more box for section. Okay, for example, here I can press and I will ask the section, what is the section of the student. So here section, for example, in class 12 I can have the two sections, so 12A, and in the second option I will give the option as B. Okay, and here the work is done. Okay, this box is also completed. After that, you know that I have asked the name, class and section. After that, I have to add the question from the paper. Okay, and for that I will come to the bottom and again I will add one more box. Okay, at the bottom I will come, and you know that this box is there, and here I have to add question. So I will come back to my Word file and I will copy down the first problem from here. Okay, question 1, which is having the 4 options from here. So I will copy the question from here by pressing the Ctrl C, and then I will come back to my web browser to the form, and here I will paste it by pressing Ctrl V. So now see, my problem appears here. I don't have to type it. Okay, I will simply copy it from the Word and paste it here. Okay, after that I have to give the 4 options also. So these options I am simply typing it here. Okay, then by using the down arrow key I can move to the second option. Okay, so my first question is added. Okay, after that, now see here, now the questions have started. So now we have to do few more things here. First, look at the bottom. Here we are having the answer key. So out of these 4 options, we can choose the correct option, that what is the correct answer. So after clicking on the add key, I will click on the 4th option, which is the correct answer here, and I will also award the marks, that how many marks are there for this question. So here I added 2 points for this, and after performing these 2 things, I will click on the done button. Okay, so my first question is ready. In the same manner, I will, and finally you have to click on the required button, means the children have to attempt this problem. After that, I will add one more question by clicking on the plus button. I will click here, and after that, see that the next box appear for the question number 2. I will go to the problem, and from here I will copy the question number 2. Okay, Control C, and I will come back to the browser and I will add the problem. The problem says converse of this, and for this I am having 4 options, so I can copy the options also from here. Okay, first option I choose from here, then I will paste it. In the same way I will choose the few more options. All the options I will copy one by one and keep on pasting here in the second option. Now I came to the third option. Again I will come back to my paper. I will copy it and I will paste it here in browser. So in this way I will copy down all the 4 options from the question paper to the Google form. Okay, and when all the problems are here copied, then I will come to the answer key part. Okay, that which option is correct. So I have the second option. The marks are 2. So you have to do these 2 or 3 things afterward. Okay, after adding up the question and answer, you have to choose your correct answer, add the point, click on the done, and finally click on the required button. So these 3 things you have to do. Okay, so in this manner I added 5 boxes till now. the name of the student, class is added, section, and two problem. After that, I move back to the next problem. The next problem is very important. Why? Because it is having one figure with this. Okay, we are having the figure. So for figure problem, what you have to do? Okay, you can see that few part is in the alphabet, means we can type them, but here we are also having one picture attached with this. So what process I am going to do, that I will copy down the whole question and I will convert it into a picture. And how to do this? Okay, so for picture problem it is very important, teacher. Okay, so now see that what I'm going to do, I will copy down the whole problem. After that I will go to the windows and I will look for the paintbrush. Okay, now here we are having the paint and I will click on the paint button, and after that here I will paste this. I will simply paste this. Sorry, it is not copied here. I will copy once again, copy, and then in the paintbrush I will paste this. Control V, we can simply say. So now see that this problem is pasted here. Okay, after doing this, what I'm going to do, I will save the file. Okay, I will click on the file and I will say save as, and I will save it on the desktop. Okay, here on the desktop I will give it the name question number 3. Okay, and save. So now this question is saved in the picture form on the desktop. Now I will go to the form. Okay, and here in the form I will add the next problem, in which we have to add the question number 3, which is there in form of a picture. Okay, so now come here. It is showing it as a multiple choice type, but you know that the answer is of the single line answer, so I will make it as a paragraph. Okay, so I will come back to the form, and for the third question I will make it as a paragraph text, so children can write down 2 lines for this. And to add the question, now see, you will not choose the option from here. Just after the box of the question we have one small picture here. Okay, so you have to just click on that picture and it will ask you, okay, that from where you have to include the picture question. Okay, so here I will click on the browse button, and now it will open the Windows Explorer for you. And here from the you know that I saved my file on the desktop, so I will click on the desktop and I will see my file, that where is the question number 3. So here I have my file. I will click on that and say open. Okay, so now my picture file will be uploaded in the place of the question. Okay, now see, here that problem appears. Okay, so you don't have to type anything, simply convert the part of that question into a picture, and here you have your picture. Okay, and here the long answer text means the child can write the answer as much he or she like. There, acha. After that, here we don't have to provide the answer key. Why? Because we have to check this answer ourselves. Okay, but for the point purpose you have to go there. Okay, here click on the point and mark the point, 2 marks. Okay, and then click on the done. And finally you have to click on the required button in this manner. Okay, so I hope that you got that how to convert the picture files into that. In the same manner, after that, see that question number 4 is name the 2 universal gate. Okay, so you know single line answer is there or 2 line may be there. So I will copy this problem once again. I will come back to the Google form and I will add one more question here, and in the question I will paste the problem. 2 mark problem is that, and we need at least 2 lines for this, so I will make it as of paragraph type. Okay, and in the answer key, once again I will move and I will award the mark 2 mark, click on the done button and again click on the required. Okay, so after typing the question we have to do mainly 3 things. You will set the answer key if the problem is of multiple choice type. Second thing, you will award the mark, and third thing, finally you will click on the required button. Okay, after that I come to the next problem. All these answers are of simple type, paragraph or short answer, so there is no problem in this. Again, at the question number 10 I can see that a figure is there. Okay, so again I'm going to perform the same job. This problem is of 3 marks. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will copy down this and convert it into a complete picture by using the MS Paint. Okay, so I am copying this, Control C, and then I will go back to the paintbrush. I will click on the new button and then paste it. Okay, so now see that the complete picture appears here, and again I will save it. Okay, I will click on the save button on the desktop. I will save it as the question number 10. Okay, and save it. After saving it, I will again come back to my form. I will add the next problem, question number 10. Okay, question 10, and after that you know that this is having a picture. With this, so just click on the picture button, and it is showing you of multiple choice type by default. Make it as a paragraph. Okay, make it as a paragraph, and after that click on that picture tool and choose your file. Okay, you know that we saved the file as the question number 10 on the desktop. Okay, so here we have this question 10. Choose it and click on the open button. Okay, so again, now see that the problem has appeared. Find the Boolean expression of y for following logic circuit diagram. So the problem is here, and the child can write the answer here. Click, go to the answer key and write down the mark for this problem. Okay, so the 3-mark problem was this, and after that come to the done button and click on the required. Okay, in the same way there may be some problem where the child is unable to write or type the answer here. Okay, so for example, if any of the answer is consist of some diagram, okay, the student have to draw the diagram, so you know that it is not possible here. So for that purpose, they have to write down the answer on the paper and they will click the picture of that. Okay, so for that purpose also, for example, here in my paper, I am having this problem where they have to draw something. Okay, they have to draw the similar type of diagram and they have to draw the table also. So, okay, so for question number 11, I am going to show you that how to do this. Okay, so for question number 11, I am copying this and come to the Google form, and I am going to add one more box for this. I will paste it here. Question number 11 is there, but the problem is that what type should we use? Okay, because if we take the short answer and paragraph, so then they will be only able to write down the answer, but to draw the figure and to draw the diagram will not be possible with that. Okay, so for that purpose, here you have to make use of the file upload option. I repeat, they have to make use of the file upload option. Means after drawing the figures or writing the answer on the paper, the children will click the picture of that and those picture files will be uploaded here. Okay, so you will make use of the file upload option here. Okay, so now see that it is showing you some message here. Click on the continue, and now see that your problem will appear something like this. It is asking you few things, maximum number of files, so you can click on the 5. Okay, that they can 5 sheets of the pages can be included one by one. So it is done. After that you will go to the answer key, award the mark, click on the done button, and finally you have to click on the required. Okay, so in this way, I hope teachers, now you got the point that how can you include the different type of questions in your Google form. Okay, and how to mark them, I will also show you it in the next video. Okay, after completing the form, suppose, okay, I hope that you got it, that after completing the form, now the second point comes. Okay, and the second tab here at the top, just near the responses button, you can see. Okay, here now look at the first option. Here the first option is showing you it's accepting responses. Okay, and it is checked, means if you share the link with any of the person, then he or she would be able to submit the answer also. So you can make it on or off. Okay, for example, if you click on that, now it is showing you the message not accepting responses, means now no one can submit the answer. Okay, so this tool is very important here, whether you are taking the responses from the student or not. So it is the power switch for the forms. Okay, and you have to take care of this, that whenever you want to take the answer from children, you have to make it in the blue color by clicking here, and by default it always remains on. Okay, so for example, whenever you want to take the test, at that time, for example, suppose I have the time for the test from morning 11 to 1. So exactly at 11 o'clock, you will share the link. The children will see the form and they will start submitting the answer. But exact 1 o'clock or 1:05, you have to make it off like this. Okay, so that after that particular time period, no student can submit the form. Okay, so I hope that you got it. I come back to the first tab once again. Question tab is there. Now you can also see your form, that how would it appear on the screen. Okay, whenever anyone access the form, then how it will appear on the screen. So you can see that all the problems are appearing one by one in this way. Okay, in the first box here is the email, second one is name, third one is the class, then section, question 1, question 2, question 3, 4, question 10, question 11. In this way the form will appear in front of the children and they can submit their answer here. Okay, I hope you got it. After that, now see on the web browser, you can see two boxes are there. So again, you have to come back to the first window here, or you have all the thing. There is one more tool, that is customize theme. You can click on that and you can set the background color, etc. Okay, from here you can choose. Okay, so now see that it appears as something pink at the back. So these all things you can do. Only one thing is you can change the color from here. And the final thing, that how to send this to the student. Suppose I am finished with the creation of the Google form, and now how to share it with the students. Okay, so now you can see that here we have one button, send. Okay, when you will click on the send button, it shows you a small window something like this. Okay, so now here you are having three options. Send via, okay, mail hai, and link is also there. So you have to just click on the link here. Okay, click on the second tool and it is showing you the link of your Google form. This link has to be shared, but this link is also very long. You can shorten the link by clicking on the last tool here. Click here. So now see that the link also appears in very short form, and you can click on the copy button. Okay, I will simply copy it, click on the copy, and now my job is done. My form is, for example, here I will share my link with the help of WhatsApp. So I can go to my web browser once again and I will choose the WhatsApp so that I can share the link with others also. Okay, so now see that my WhatsApp has appeared. Now here I will share the link. It is working very slow for the time being. And here I will paste the link. Okay, the copy, I will paste it here and I will click on the share. Okay, so now in this way, now see that this link is here, and now simply we can click on that, and when you will click on the link, it will simply take you to the form. Now see. Okay, so it is the thing. In this way the form will appear in the front of the student. Okay teacher, so I hope that you got